Steve Morrison, Millwall, Wales striker. Invite to a dinner party. I'd have to say, can I say a character? I'd like David Brent to come to dinner. I think that would be great. Could just entertain him. I'd like to have David Beckham, because he's just, I think for British sport, I think he's just been fantastic, and he's had highs and lows and always seems to come through them. I thought that was great. Who else would I have to dinner? It's a tough one. Denzel Washington, wouldn't mind having dinner with him. He's like my favourite actor, so he seems so cool, so I just want to know if he's that cool in real life as well. I grew up supporting, I'd say, Liverpool, just purely because my dad supported Man United, and I asked him who should I support, and he said, well, Liverpool won the league last year, so I supported Liverpool. And with the games I've been to watch most, I'd say Spurs growing up just down the road from there, but Liverpool was the team I wore their football strips week in, week out. First football match I went to was, my dad would have taken me, and I think it was at Wembley. I think it was England-Poland back in the day at the old Wembley, so in the qualifying campaign. So yeah, it was a good experience, and unfortunately was too young to ever play there, but got to play at the new one, so my dad come to watch me there, so that was quite good. Someone the other day, and they said, like, what's been your best memories? I said, it's so hard to just pick one. I said, because every kind of year for the last 4 or 5 years, apart from the last year and a half, it kind of bettered every year. So it was like playing at Wembley for Stevenage, then playing at Wembley again a couple of years later, and being captain and scoring. And then it was like, then signed for Millwall, which was massive, because I never thought you'd sign for the League One, I thought it'd be League Two. Then getting promoted that year at Wembley. Next year, scoring however many goals in the Championship and consolidating our place. And then it was getting a move to the Prem. And then the International, it was just kind of like, there's no like planning a Prem for a season, was just unbelievable, do you know what I mean? So it's, strange place I was recognised was, I was actually out for my 30th birthday a couple of weeks ago, in the middle of Covent Garden, standing in a bar waiting to go to a restaurant we was eating in, and this group of about 10 guys, one of them come over and just said, "Hi, you're right, it's Steve, isn't it?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Do you remember me from Malton College when I was 17? He was one of the teachers in the school, and all of the teachers from Malton College were there on a night out, and they'd all come down to from Northampton to London, and they happened to be in the same bar and recognised me, and literally it was kind of the roles reversed, you know what I mean? He was kind of like looked up to these people when you were a kid doing your YTS at Northampton, and yeah, I was then standing there having a beer with them. What was it, 10 years, good 10 years later, and yeah, it was kind of it was a nice being recognised by them, and obviously it was strange because I didn't recognise them, if you know what I mean. What one rule would I change about football?
Perhaps an aspect of it that you could
I'd say video technology for me. I think it is good having the goal line technology, and they're trying to say, like, we're looking at this scenario after and that scenario. I think that's what makes the game great, that it's all done on someone's decision and everyone's got a different opinion on it at the end of the day. And I said, even if you have video technology, apart from the goal line stuff, everyone's still going to be split, so you might as well just leave it and let everyone carry on arguing as they do, because it gives people stuff to talk about, and it gives people stuff to watch on TV, because if it was all so black and white, I think it'd all get pretty boring. Greyhound racing. I'd like to give it a go. Being a bit more hands-on with the old dogs and doing the everyday training, that could be quite good fun.